Hello everyone, Super Reaction Bros here again. On today's episode, we're taking a look at a new Matthew McConaughey movie called
Free State of Jones.
Now, all we really know about it is that A, it stars Matthew McConaughey, and B, it takes place during the Civil War.
From what I heard, I don't know much of the story, but it seems like one of those either based on a true story or one of those stories where people just decide to use the Civil War as a good background for it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, perfect example was it? I think it was not really a perfect example. I mean, kind of a good example of it is that Mel Gibson movie,
Yeah.
The Patriot, where pretty much it was based. They still had the true events that happened, but they still had it's like its own separate story within it, which was interesting. So maybe that's how they're gonna go with this one, kind of, where it's like you're gonna have some major plot points, but you're probably still gonna have some good good story they have along with it. What's going on during that with Matthew McConaughey, but I mean, he's an amazing actor still, unbelievable. I mean, I saw him in Dallas Buyers Club, and he did an amazing job.
He's a great actor overall.
He's phenomenal, and
Yeah.
I just and I don't know if you heard, and everyone's been hearing because since how Marvel and DC been trying to get some good actors, and so far Matthew McConaughey's been up in the air because I know Marvel and DC been trying to scratch to get him.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing Matthew McConaughey said pretty much is that he wants to play, I think, a villain. He really just wants to play a villain, which I don't mind. He's an amazing actor overall.
So
let's just see what he brings to this table, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what he brings to this movie and see if it's worth a watch. So here we go. Yeah.
You move fast and you stay close to me.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Hey, behind! He died with honor. No, Will. He just died. I'm tired of it.
You, me, all of us. We're all out there dying so they can stay rich.
Tax collectors coming around here, taking everything. We'll have nothing for the winner.
Girls, you know how to shoot one of these?
It's quite an armor you got there.
Last time I checked, the gun don't care who's pulling the trigger.
You know they shoot deserters, don't you? They runaways?
They shoot.
And gonna die so they can get rich selling cotton. That's why we live too.
No man ought to tell another man what he's got to live for or what he's got to die for.
I don't have the patience with 5 or 6 deserters hiding out in the swamp.
You ready?
Just hang them.
See anything?
He's out there. He won't miss this.
Oh, shit.
This fight's for our children and their children's children.
From this day forward, we declare the land north of the Pascagoula Swamp to be a free state of Jones.
They're poor farmers, deserters, who practically, sir, don't have much to lose.
The winds is shifting. And you can't fight it this time.
There's plenty left to fight for.
Okay, so it's pretty much he's not a Confederate, he's not a Union man, he's just a man who believes doing what's right.
He believes what's doing or what's right. What's going? It seems like in this film is showing how during that time people were, there were times when people got greedy. Even during the war, it's just like everyone's equal. In a way, that's what he's trying to say. Everyone's equal. Everyone's the same. Well, some of the people just are just living off the riches and stuff like that, and they're putting together this group to where they're trying to show and fight that hey, we can all be independent. We can all be equals.
Yeah.
You know what? Some of that one scene though, that church scene.
Man,
That was a phenomenal
cool
scene.
scene.
I can't wait to see that scene. This is a movie I definitely probably won't see in theaters, but I'll still see it anyways, just to see that one scene. Just be like, okay, that was cool. Because the way they're just waiting, because even I was like, I'm waiting, going, okay, I think they're hiding somewhere. Or I'm waiting for the girls, you know, because they got the robes, and there's like, I'm waiting for them to just go, boom, or something like that. But it seems interesting. Like I said, sometimes I like watching these history ones.
Yeah, definitely.
They're really good. They're they're
mean,
heartfelt, but at the same time, you're like during that time, that's what they had to go through.
Yeah.
That's what they had to fight for.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Overall, it definitely looks.
Because I know you're a history buff. I mean, you don't know. He doesn't know much about it, but I know he likes watching this stuff. He's a big history buff compared to me.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it looks like a good movie. Of course, once again, we don't know how much this is based off of fact and how much they're going to over-exaggerate.
Yeah.
But other than that, it does look like a great movie. Matthew McConaughey looks like, as always, does a great job. Yeah, I'm a little doubtful it's from the guy who did the Hunger Games, but then again, it's also the guy who did Seabiscuit. So we should be getting a good movie at the very least overall.
Yeah. And usually, whenever, for some of you who don't know, usually whenever it says like based on a true story, then it's actually based on an actual story that they're doing. But whenever you hear where it says based on true events, then it's going off of like small little stories everybody's been heard, and they're just
inspired means that it's based off an actual story, but they're not showing the actual story in the movie.
Yeah, they changed a lot compared to what actually really happened, just to try to make a good story to go with it.
Yeah.
But like I said, this one.
Yeah, I probably won't see it in theaters, but it's a solid rental.
Solid rental on Netflix, or just watch it later on.
Definitely.
One of those, and it definitely, like I said, Matthew McConaughey at his best. I mean, again, it looks like he does a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
you got It looks like you do have other great actors. I can't name them, but there are some actors in there you notice in there. But it seems interesting. I definitely wouldn't mind checking it out.
Yeah, same here. So if you're new to the channel, you can like, comment, share, subscribe.
Want to see our last video that we did? Go back in time here and just click right there and check it out.
But for now, I'm Fox.
I'm Bruce.
And that's been another episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.